First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
So stepping in,
Now
Ace
batting,
Big Dog. He singled his last time up.
Big Dog.
He's set. Here it comes.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Liner, but picked up on a hop. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series. Hugh Turner will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Come on.
And there are 2 away now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Senators led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. A player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talents. A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome to MLB. Now batting, Ace Big Dog. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ace Big Dog.
Ground ball right side. Barrera is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count.
Digging in now, Dwayne Torres, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Row, the old...
Coming to the plate now, William Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just... Digging in, Ace Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes...
Into the box now, Stephen Maxwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William Lee. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here's the 1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, Ace Big Dog.
Ace Big Dog.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice shot right there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And there he goes towards second. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Ace Big Dog.
Ace Big Dog.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ace Big Dog, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard, but foul. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Eubanks rounds third and is striding for home. Throw won't get him.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Aldo Anaya claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bay Sox. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Bowie. Into the box now. Ace Big Dog. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. This one's down to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on there.
Stepping into the box, Ace Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony Santander.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Chu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out. But so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dustin Peterson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Peterson
from the stretch. He's on the ground over to first. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Digging in to try it again. Ace Big Dog.
The first baseman, Ace Big Dog.
First pitch on its way. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can...
In now,
The first
Ace
baseman,
Big
number
Dog.
2. Ace Big Dog.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Boyles is on his way home. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped up. Dunbar has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around. Digging in, Dwayne Torres, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dwayne Torres.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ace Big Dog. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Big Dog.
Now the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Torres ranges back and he has it for out. At the plate, Luis Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Ace Big Dog, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here.
Dig.
To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in once again, Anthony Santander. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good off-speed pitch that was well down below the zone, which leads me to believe that this guy can.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-1 home. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Stepping in, James Chu. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Just keeping him close. The tag, and he is out.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good,
Here now
especially
is our
on the road.
score.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Bowie put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Lincoln Steen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aldo Anaya records the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The game's futures. Now in the box, Ace Big Dog. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
This guy keeps making a name for himself. He's not considered one of the better hitters for average in the minors, but he just might be if he can continue at this pace.
Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they started. Stepping into the box, Dwayne Anderson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Anderson.
Strikes, he's able to get this one down. Big Dog is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Ace Big Dog, he flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... So striding in, Ace Big Dog will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been...
Now at the plate, Ace Big Dog.
The first baseman, Ace Big Dog.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Comes set. The 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. So coming to the plate, Ace Big Dog.
Ace Big Dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Colon on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying.
Here now
they take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 20 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the stepping in, Ace Big Dog, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
Shinjo. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping up to the plate, Ace Big Dog.
The first baseman, Ace.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced fouled off to the left. It's strike 1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there. It's short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end. Ready once again. Ace Big Dog, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And it'll take just 1 pitch to retire the... Striding forward now is the DH, Ken Aoki. He singled his last time up.
Aoki.
Pitch popped up. Big Dog is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Ace Big Dog.
First baseman, Ace Big Dog.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The set and the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The set and the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Ace Big Dog, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Grounded up the first baseline. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Oh, a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Runner goes for second, and the runner back. And he is out on the tag. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through what it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 36 gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. Corey is after it, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Coming to the plate now, Ace Big Dog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Villegas leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit in the air to shallow center.
Right, halfway,
Babb
halfway.
ranging forward. He's there, but he missed it. Throw into third, and he's safe. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Next will be the designated hitter, Craig Boyles. And they're runners at the corners now.
Boyles.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit
On the
hard
bag,
on the ground to the
on the
right.
bag.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your
Now
team the lead.
batting,
You have to feel
third
good
baseman.
when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The tag, and he's out at the plate. Now at the plate, Dwayne Anderson.
Leading
He
off
reached
for
on a
Akron.
single in his first
The
try.
shortstop, Dwayne Anderson.
Hit down the line at first. Big Dog is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 on his. Striding into the box,
first baseman,
Ace
number
Big
2.
Dog, 1 for
Ace
2 on his line
Big
so far
Dog.
in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Arroyo is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance.
The
Ace
first
Big
baseman,
Dog.
number 2. Ace.
First delivery to
Big
him on the
Dog.
way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Ornelas takes it in. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Craig
batting.
Boyles.
The designated hitter, Craig Boyles.
Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least. Stepping in and ready for another
batter,
shot, Dwayne Anderson. He's looking for
Dwayne
hit number 3 here in this
Anderson.
at-bat. Grounded to third. Davis has it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Bowie led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 36 takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.